us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Ball State head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense to go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
And it's just a knack. And it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Could not make his way to the corner. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Carr. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Carr. Got his man downfield. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Barker. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Play action, Carr. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Throwing, Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Landry. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the red zone, it's Landry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Runs through a tackle. Touchdown, Indiana! The first points of the day. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Ball State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And they have got off to a great start. Coaches are so excited about their QB. Like, they're literally saying, we've got a chance against everybody we play. I know we're off the radar. We're not one of the Power 4 teams. But when you have a quarterback that can make everyone around you better, you can go beat some of the big boys. So far, Palmer, he's done an unbelievable job with this squad, like blending it together and really doing well.
Yeah, and they're being careful. They don't want to look too far ahead, but they know one spot is going to go to a non-Power 4 champion in this year's college football playoff, and they're obviously hoping it's them. If it is going to happen, it's going to be because of this guy. He's got to keep playing at a high level, though, each and every week, and I think that's the challenge. Very, very talented. The big question, can he stay consistent?
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Koch. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll go right back to it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using his legs, it's Koch. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The short hands, it's Rojas. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Pulls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the offense just tries to sneak it in on second down, and that will not happen. The defense stuffs them again. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They've converted on fourth down once, but here's the big one, fourth and goal. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. There's a crease. Past the 50. Past the 30. Inside the... And he'll take to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Avant. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Avant. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. Now the toss. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He'll try to take it back. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indiana! The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cooper. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Zings it complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. So now it's 2nd and long. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Landry. Crosses the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Find some fresh air. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Off play action on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Leaping grab for a big gain. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cardinals!
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Landry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The corners are walked up tight. They give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Carr. On target over the middle. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Landry. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Under fire. Sliding to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That deep to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Hoosiers have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. They'll run the counter. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The Cardinals in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Going over the top. Got it down the field.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got...
Snagged it, there's running room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
A nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Sticking with the run in the run-pass option, and in this situation, anything it takes to wrap up the victory. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.